Ang pagkakaintindi ko po, Your Honor,
Hindi ko hinihingi po yung pagkaintindi ninyo.
Now, this is the first contempt case and detention order Mr. Sinding is facing. And on July 7, that was our second hearing and was postponed on August 26. Mr. Sinding again did not appear in this committee, and we issue a show cause order for him to answer why he should not be cited in contempt for undue interference and disrespectful act to the members of this committee. So we have to tackle, with regards to the case of Mr. Sinding, we have to tackle 2 violations and possible 2 penalties. Now, to be fair in this committee, on the contempt order and detention order with regards to disobeying summons without legal excuse, is Mr. Sinding want to say something and explain why we will lift the detention order and the contempt for him? Do you want to speak?
good morning po, Your Honor. Pwede ho ba akong mapagbigyan na magpaliwanag sa kagalang-galang po na komite?
Yes, please proceed.
Ah,
Let me remind you, just focus your answer to the contempt order in your case.
na pag-alaman ko po yung contempt order at yung detention order nung araw nga po nung August 9. With your honors, wala po akong hangarin na hindi ho sumipot o kaya hindi humarap dito po sa komite. Pag-alaman ko po yung show cause order noong August 8 na pinapaliwanag nga po in writing yung bakit ako nag-interfere sa programa namin sa Bombo sa komite, at pinagpapaliwanag ko in writing. Ni-refer ko po ito sa legal at pumunta po ako sa legal office nung malaman ko po ito, at sabi nila walang instructions. Sabi ko, pakisabi na lang na dapat magawan ng paliwanag dahil hindi naman ako po intensyon na mag-interfere sa hearing. Ako lamang po ay anchor sa programa at hindi naman po hangad na hamakin o pakialaman ito pong mga procedure dito. Noong August 9, nalaman ko po na nandito po yung aking mga kasama at sabi ko nga baka pinatawag lang ay yung mga nasubpina kaya hindi nila ako inimpormahan na pupunta ho dito ng August 9. At noong August 9 nga po, napag-alaman ko po na na-contempt na po ako, nataon na ako po ay nasa bahay po ni Governor. Sabi ni Governor sa akin, Rogie, kailangan nating sundin ang atas ng Congress, hindi dapat natin, hindi pwedeng hindi mo sunurin yan. Ngayon at pinapa-aresto ka, antayin mo yung pag-aresto sa'yo para nang sa gayon may pakita mo na talagang hindi mo sinusuway ang utos ng Congress. Kaya nga po yung arrest order na isilbi po sa amin nung maghahating gabi ng Sabado, at kinabukasan nga po ay bumiyahe na po ako dito, at umaga ng Lunes nakarating na po ako dito, matapos po ako pong samahan ng 2 pulis mula po sa Provincial Director ng Cagayan. Wala po akong intensyon, Your Honors, na hindi po sundin ang inyong utos, at kaya nga po ako ay narito ngayon, no? At sabi ng aming Governor, kailangan mong harapin yan. Kaya nung inisilbi po talaga po yung arrest order, ay talaga pong pumunta na po kami agad dito, Your Honors.
Mr. Sinding, are you're referring to the August 7 meeting that this committee had?
I was referring po dun sa August 9 meeting, sir. Yung show cause order ng August 8.
The show cause order on August 8 was for your
for me
Uh,
to explain po in
why
writing
you were unable to attend the August 7 meeting?
To why kung bakit daw po kami nag-interfere sa programa dito po. No?
Okay, with the indulgence of my co-chair, sabi ko nga kanina, we established 2 cases of contempt to you. Now, the first case is disobeying summons without legal excuse. Magkaiba doon sa show cause order na pinadala sa iyo with regards to undue interference. Now, pupunta natin mamaya yan. Yung show cause order sa iyo for undue interference. Your absence on August 7, despite of the fact that the schedule supposedly is August 26, and you were present last May 31, and the chair rules and inform everyone that everyone invited in this committee hearing as resource person should be physically present on the next hearing dated August 26. That's the chronology of the events. Iba yung 9. Yung 9 is a show cause order for you to explain why you should not be cited in contempt for undue interference. Magkaiba yon. Yung undue interference and disrespectful mo sa committee members, magkaiba yon. Now, as of now, we are just tackling the issue of your detention. And the committee will decide how long you will stay in the premises of this August body. Now, kung titingnan mo, you attend the hearing, well, in fact, you take your oath during the hearing on May 31. Again, August 26, the hearing was postponed. July 26, the hearing was postponed. It was set because of the bagyo, because of the typhoon. Now, August 7, pinatawag kayo ulit dito, hindi ka dumalo, nagprograma ka pa. You don't have any reason. As far as I'm concerned, you don't have legal excuse. And only your legal excuse supposedly might be your medical and physical status during the time. Nagprograma ka pa po, August 7. And it was confirmed by Bombo Radio. Despite of the fact that this committee orders KBP and Bombo Radio na bantayan kayo for unethical comments or opinion in your program. Magkaiba yon yung July 9 for the information of this committee and of course to Mr. Sinding. What you are defending now is all about the August 9 show cause order. We are tackling now the issue of contempt and order of detention for you for disobeying summons without legal excuse.
Pwede po akong magpaliwanag dun, sir?
Please proceed.
Noong August 7, kung ang pinutukoy po ng mga kagalang-galang po na committee yung August 7, yung kung sa pag nagprograma po ng August 7, hindi po ako nagprograma ng August 7. Alam po ng Bombo po yan. Yung August 7, tulad din po ng ibang mga kasamahan na nagkasama po ako dun sa hiningan ng excuse na hindi makapag-attend ng August 7 dahil sa tungkulin ko po bilang Provincial Information Officer na kailangan din ho naming idokumento yung mga lawak ng pinsala ng Bagyong Egay dahil kailangan po yung mga documentation ng PIO para po sa anuman pong mga tulong mula po sa iba't iba pong mga ahensya sa kinakailangan nilang documentation. Kaya kasama po ako dun sa ibang mga heads o yung mga pinatawag na dapat mag-attend ng August 7. Subalit ang pagkakaalam po, kasama po ako dun sa isinaba dun sa excuse letter na hindi makadalo dahil doon nga po sa trabaho namin para i-document yung pinsala ni Typhoon Egay. Yun po yung paliwanag ko po doon sa August 7, Your Honors.
The same as the explanation being made by all those members, all those provincial officials that was present during the August 9. But still, you did never attend the August 9. Nag-program ka pa, di ba?
Hindi na po ako nag-program
And
ng
then
August 9.
we have a record and it was confirmed ng Bombo Radio, August 9 nag-program ka.
Nagprograma lang po ako ng
Don't lie. Don't lie to us. Because I will cite you in contempt again.
No, hindi po ako nagprograma ng August 9, Your Honor. Nagprograma lang po ako ng August 8 nung i-turn over ko po dun sa bagong anchor woman yung programa. Hindi ako nagprograma ng August 7 dahil sinulatan na po ako ng...
And August 9, August 9.
Hindi na rin po ako nagprograma ng August 9, Your Honor. Alam po ng Bombo po yan.
Yes, Your Honors. August 8, Your Honor.
Mas maaga kaysa August 9. Also, records should be established that Sinding admitted that August 8 nagprograma pa. But you were invited August 7 and 9. Hindi ka pumunta. Anong legal excuse mo ngayon?
Tulad po ng sabi ko po kanina, kasama po ako dun sa hininga na excuse letter na hindi makapag-appear ng August 7.
But
Dahil
you
parte
never,
po ng
to cut you, but you never appeared August 9. While some of the officials in the province attended the hearing, August 9.
Tinanong ko po yung legal kung ano ho yung ano po ang participation ko sa August 9. Wala namang po instruction at nalaman ko
Why
na lang
you-
ho ng
I'll
kinabukasan.
cut you again. Why you should ask your legal? This is the committee in the House of Congress. And you are being invited to attend. Eh, Mr. Sinding, tingnan mo, August 26. July 26, pinagbigyan na nga kayo. August 7, di ka dumalo. August 9, nandito yung mga provincial officials. Ikaw na yung wala. Tapos sabihin mo, well, in fact, yung provincial administrator mo nandito.
Pwede po ako magpaliwanag, sir?
Oh, please proceed.
Kasi nagkaroon ako ng kalituhan kung paano ho ang pagtangan ko dun sa show cause order na inisyu ng August 8. Tinatanong ko kung ano ang instruction para sa akin. Kinabukasan ng umaga ng August 9, nalaman ko po na nandito na po yung mga kasama ko. Ang pagkakaalam ko, siguro dahil sila yung mga nasubpina. Ang pagkakaintindi ko po sa akin sarili, wala pa po akong subpina. Wala
Mr.
pa noon.
Sinding, again, I will cut you. Kung nalaman mo yung August 8, dapat pumunta ka kahit August 9, August 10, August 11 to make yourself presence in the House of Congress for you to explain. Alam mo, binigyan ko pa kayo ng palugit doon sa show cause order for undue interference. You requested for additional 2 days, pinagbigyan ko pa kayo. Until now, hindi ka nga nakapadala ng sagot mo.
Mr. Chair.
Kung walang detention order for you, I doubt that you will respect the decision of this committee. Chairman Akop, please proceed.
Mr. Chair, I believe that we are here to listen to the explanation of Mr. Sinding on the first contempt. He was already cited for contempt. That's why he's here today, detained at the premises of Batasan for not attending or to the invitation of these 2 committees. So, doon po sa explanation niya na hindi siya naka-attend samantalang yung mga kasamahan niyang mga opisyales ng provincial of Cagayan government naka-attend nung kwan na yun. Siya ay hindi umattend. So, he was detained because of that. He was cited in contempt. Yung July 9 is dun sa these committees ordered him to show cause why he should not be cited in contempt for the second time because of undue interference dito po sa proceedings dito po sa Congress. Now, Mr. Chair, let's finish first yung explanation niya sa first contempt kung pwede siyang pakawalan doon. If his explanation is acceptable to the members of the 2 committees. Otherwise, he would continue to be detained here on the first contempt order, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Chairman Akop. What's the pleasure and opinion of some members? Kong, Lara?
Sir Chair, I joined the manifestation of Chairman Akop, of course. Yung una, kasi continuing yung invitation natin, and of course, you extended it on the open hearing natin, na lahat ng mga resource persons must attend the next and succeeding scheduled hearing unless dismissed na sila, just like the director of the SWD. So ito, very clear naman po ito, Mr. Chair, na yung why Rogie Sending was ordered the contempt, issued a contempt order is refusal without legal excuse to obey summons, and I was the one who moved for his contempt the previous hearing, Mr. Chair. So again, I reiterate and I join the manifestation of Chairman Akop.
Okay, anyway, until now, the Committee on Suffrage has not yet established their quorum, but on the part of the Committee on Public Accounts, we have a quorum, and we can vote for it. Differ lang, then we'll tackle again when, if ever, the Committee on Suffrage can establish the quorum. Now, then balikan natin yung kay Miss Villaflor, yung question of lifting of her detention.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Chairman Akop.
there are two committees hearing this case. The Committee on Public Accounts has a quorum. Can we not decide first?
That's why, Chairman Akop, I am getting the opinion of the members of the Committee on Public Accounts for us, if ever, to decide, no, and to vote.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Maaari ko bang tanungin, Mr. Chair, may I be allowed to ask Mr. Sinding? Yung explanation po ninyo, sinabi ninyo na hindi kayo naka-attend dun sa August 7. Pero alam ninyo, dahil umattend na kayo nung una at sinabi ng chairman ng public accounts noon, if I remember it right, that yung sinabi niya na dapat sa susunod na hearing umattend kayo, serves as a notice para umattend kayo sa susunod na hearing. Di po ba? Yes.
Ang pagkakaintindi ko po, Your Honor.
Hindi ko hinihingi po yung pagkaintindi ninyo.
Sige po.
Narinig mo pa ba yung sinabi ni chairman noon na yung susunod na hearing, sinabi niya sa inyo na umattend kayo, it serves as a notice for you to attend the hearing.
Ang pagkakaalam ko po doon, yung notice na po yon ay para doon po sa mga nasubpina. Pinapamanin ko po kung mali po ang pagkakaintindi ko.
Sabihin ko rin po sa inyo na ignorance of the law does not excuse you. Alam nyo rin po ba yun?
Opo.
Yes. Kaya hindi po karapat-dapat o ugma yung explanation nyo po dito sa amin. Ang tanong ko po sinabi nyo po kanina na tinanong po kayo, bakit naka-attend yung ibang kasamahan mo na empleyado ng Provincial Government of Cagayan, ikaw ay hindi naka-attend. Mas marami po ang umattend noon Ikaw ang wala. And that is precisely the reason why you were cited in contempt by the two committees. Di po ba? Ngayon, gusto namin marinig yung explanation mo para pagdesisyonan ng members ng Public Accounts Committee kung itutuloy yung pagkakulong mo o hindi. Siguro naintindihan mo na yun dahil Tagalog na. Gusto mo, Ilocanuhin ko?
Hindi naman po.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you for that clarification, Chairman Akop. Now, let us